Ah, we're live. Oh, can people hear me? The heck? Let me adjust this. This is low. Hello. Dang. Looks like viewership is down. Nobody wants to watch Watkeys stream anymore now that I took 2 weeks off. People will be wildin'. Ha! Hello, hello. Fantastic. It looks like my volume is coming through nicely. And the background volume looks decent as well. Okay. Love to see it. We're not set up at the keyboard today because I figured since I'm just listening to people play anyways, might as well just sit here where it's a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more chill. So, but I need to adjust the mic since I don't usually have it this far out. Typically I'm just pointing this way. So, my image is a little bit dark, so allow me to adjust that as well for you guys. But it's been a hot sec. Oh, there we go. It's the problem with cheap stands like this. If I got the Rodecaster, like the PS1 or something, it'd be much more solid. But this is the newer boom arm. Got our Sprite today. Ooh, let me turn up the light. Adjust the gain a little too, or exposure. I always call it exposure gain, just cause audio. So, there we go. Looking better. Let me pull this up just to make sure that things are going okay. Your boom arm was $10. Yeah, this was like $10 as well. Oh wow, now I'm overexposed. Turn down the ISO, but it's good to see all you guys. I was literally just before this listening to some of my old recordings. Well, they're not old recordings. They're just recordings I haven't put out yet. I recorded them in March, and I was like, son, I wish I played better. I seriously don't know why you guys still listen to me play and listen to what I have to say, because I seriously doubt the quality to put out sometimes. But you know, I don't care. We're just doing it. Yeah, but anyways, I wish I played better. Yeah. Oh, Chris Lawn is here too. Dang, Chris. I feel like I should watch some of your videos sometime. Well, we already did once, but we need to watch more since you're such an absolute like pog champ, dude. You said you're playing the was it the Ravel Toccata? I remember playing that like way back, and I don't know, listening to you play it and listening to you talk about it, I think has allowed me to understand it a little bit better. Simply because, like, you know, impressionist music and like the early 20th century stuff, like never, like I could never understand it, and so it was always like confusing to me, right? Because it doesn't sound like classical. That's why I'm a big fan of Beethoven, your Mozart, stuff like that. Or even like going into romanticism, but like everything beyond that, like even with like the new school, like 20th century Russian stuff, like it's just like whoosh, I don't understand. But your toccata, dang, when you shared the recording, even though it was like a year or two old, I was like, this is interesting. I feel like I need to give it another shot. So I really appreciate that, I guess I should say. It is a blue mic. This is a Blue Spark. They don't do the original Blue Spark anymore, which is what I have. They did a Blue Spark XL. But I think you can still find this some places. I think I got this at the tail end of its cycle. So they had just come out with the XL or whatever, the new version, and so certain manufacturers or certain warehouses still had these and were still selling them. But yeah. Anyways, that's why I have this, because it was cheaper. Where's... Dang, there's only like 9 people. Blue mics, yeah. I mean, I've used lots of mics before, but Blue's always decently up there. Yeah, contemporary music, Prokofiev 3. Dude, even Prokofiev 3 didn't make sense to me. Like, I think it's telling when, like, I think back to, like, all the pieces that I've played before. Most of them I can still at least play a little bit, and, like, off of my, like, what I remember and, like, from by ear. But the Prokofiev 3, I, like, cannot. Like, none of it makes sense to me. So but which is why I'm like, when I listen to my more recent recordings versus like my old ones, not like I sat down and recorded like I do now, but like, you know, performances, and I would say recording is a different type of performance. Like it's a different pressure, right? And it feels kind of bad. And I don't know, it's more stressful in some ways and also like weirder in others. But like if we took baseline recording and as like performance, like I listened to my old performances and I'm like, this was a kid who could perform Prokofiev 3 at the end of like a recital, even though he didn't understand it that well, and have it sound decent, right? And now look at me. I can't sit down and record, even do one good take of like Cruel Angel's Thesis or whatever by Animans, which is easier. So I'm like, no, dame, yo, dame, no, yo. But anyways, we're not here today to bemoan my fate. We are here to listen to some underrated people. Unless we have piano questions, I'm happy to field piano questions, you know, and stuff like that. Honestly, don't care about the Henley scale because I've never used it, so I can't tell you anything with regards to that. Honestly, like at some point, there was one point in my career where I was like, once I hit the bucket list piece, then I'm pretty sure I will be able to play everything if I set my mind to it. I don't know if that's a healthy mentality or a proper mentality either. But I hit the bucket list piece, and I've been like that ever since. And now I just tell myself I need to grind more if I can't get something. But anyways, allow us to begin slightly. Well, I guess I should say hi to people first, since it's been a hot sec. How are people doing? Yeah, I had a bucket list. I only have one, Chris. I only have one, and that was a Hungarian Rhapsody number 2. I don't know why. It was Hungarian Rhapsody number 2, but I remember growing up, like wow, this is backstory. I forget who I said this to, because I remember talking about this like recently. I think it was it was to the Meeks. I was talking to the Meeks duo. But I had like growing up, I didn't listen to much music, right? Because my teacher was like, don't listen to recordings because you don't want to get like spoiled by playing too fast or like listening to different recordings or like different interpretations that your teacher doesn't want you to do yet, right? When you're a kid. But that translated to me like growing up and never like really listening to music, right? And so to me, listening to music was listening to myself play, right? And so I am quite, I don't know, I'm a little bit shocked that my ears turned out this way because I lived a life kind of devoid of music aside from what I was playing and what my brother was playing, which is weird. But let's see. So then I never really had an idea of like what's popular or what people like really played or really thought was fantastic, aside from Hungarian Rhapsody number 2. And then every once in a while, like a piece somebody else played, like in my teacher's studio. So like Mendelssohn Variation Series was like a piece that I wanted to play, but I didn't really care too much to like be like bucket list, right? But Hungarian Rhapsody number 2 was like bucket list because I'm like, look at those jumps, look at the Friska, right? And stuff like that. And I was like, okay. And then we played it at like tempo. At my senior recital, and I was like, I'm the king of the world, I can do whatever I want. And now I look at like jazz and like more like contemporary stuff, and then like I'm like, yeah, maybe not. Oh man, never had a bucket list. That's all good. But Hungarian Rhapsody number 1. Yeah, Hungarian Rhapsody number 6 gets some props though. So. But yeah, anyways, what have people been watching these days? What are you guys watching? Dang, I feel like currently the stream right now is just my Discord. I don't know how I feel about that. The next piece you want to learn from recordings? Yeah. So most of my life, I don't think I got to choose one piece that, you know, I played growing up. My teacher chose all of them for me, and honestly, you know, looking like when I was a kid, it would have been like, it was kind of like, why don't I get to choose? But looking back, I'm like, I would have never chosen some of my favorite pieces to play now, right? Like I love playing like the Beethoven sonatas that I did, the Beethoven concerto that I did, you know, Brahms intermezzo number 2, and like all these great pieces. Hello, Meeks Duo. Wow, we're talking about a musical experience before we start watching other people. I'm talking about how I felt like in the past, as a high schooler, I performed better than I do now. Because nowadays I listen to my recordings and I'm like, who's this fool playing? But when I listen to my old stuff, I'm like, this kid's such a, like, he should have done something with his musical career, with his talents. But yeah, it's like I never chose the only piece that I ever chose. I got to choose 2 pieces. I think one was a Mendelssohn Variation Series out of my teacher gave me 2 choices, and I chose the Mendelssohn Variations. The other one was like some Haydn sonata, I think. I don't like playing Haydn, so I was like, Mendelssohn, yeah. And it sounds dope, and it was like almost bucket list, right, piece, because it sounded really good. It's kind of like, I heard, it was the same kid, right? Like, his name was Harry, and he went to Princeton. Not for music, but he's really smart, really good at piano, right? Like, way better than me in the studio. And he would play, so in middle school, or even before, he played the Moonlight Sonata, and that was the first time I heard it, right? Because I didn't listen to recordings. And so it always got me every time, bum, bum, ba, da, da, dum, bum, and that's why I wanted to play it, right? And Mendelssohn Variation Series is da, 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 ba, da, 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 ba, da, 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 right? It was like, oh, that's dope. I want to play it too at some point, but I don't particularly care to like say, oh, I need to play it. But then when the choice was presented, I was like, yeah, we'll play it. Right, and it was actually pretty cool listening to the differences between me playing and him playing. Like, Harry's a composer, right? Like he won a lot of awards in high school for his compositions, but so he listens to music like a little bit more orchestrally, and like listening to him playing when he was in high school, that piece, at least old recordings, I forget where they are, but I remember listening to them. It was like, you could hear the difference, right? I play it like a pianist. He plays it like a guy who hears more of an orchestra. Not that I don't can't hear string parts, but like, you know, it's that sort of difference. And then Hungarian Rhapsody number 2 was the only piece that I was like, I'm playing this because my teacher gave me the choice. Who's this fool playing? Me looking back at myself at the end of every month. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but anyways, no regrets, because, you know, like, again, I would have never played the amount of Bach that I did, but now I love Bach because I played the amount of Bach that I did, and I think there's a lot to him. And again, with the Beethoven sonatas, like, I absolutely love the Opus 2 number 3, and I would have never played it and understood that side of Beethoven if that piece wasn't selected for me. So, all right. Ugh. But let's get on to it. We're gonna start listening to these people playing, or these channels, I suppose. So let me know if the volume's gonna be okay. I need to readjust some of my windows. All right, underrated. This is. We'll see. We'll see how things go today. I hope you guys enjoy this stream, because I have selected. If we go through a lot kind of quickly, so the deadline, the timeline is we gotta finish before Halsey's stream starts at 10. If we finish before that, then I have a third one. But if we don't, then I don't have a third one. What is the Unraveled tier list? It's if we make it, then I am making a tier list of Unraveled covers, much like Beyond the Keys, except I would like to think that would be a little bit more fair, not judge based off of recording quality, because that's not in some people's hands. Not trying to throw shade, but that was one of the things that bothered me about the video. Alright, here we go. Let's get on to it. Where is it? Underrated. Boom. Okay, and we can start sharing window. The first one for today. Okay, drum roll, please. How many people are in stream right now? Just 12 people. Okay, I guess people don't want to listen to other people play good music, and watch my stream get copyright claimed, because that's what happens every single time Oh yeah, new Rem figure. Yes, we love Rem. Here we go. Gosh, I feel like 2 weeks out, I'm already not used to streaming. Oh, first one. Boom. Oreki. Is it Oreki? Oreki? I don't know how you pronounce this. But Oreki piano. And we can display this icon. Boom. Oreki piano. This is our first one for today. Y'all should go sub, because this man's is doing some good work. Now let me take a sip. As you can see, I've only watched like 3. So we're gonna sit through a whole bunch of them and see what happens. Nice banner. Yeah, the good Violet Evergarden stuff. So, yeah, alright. Here we go. Let's start sitting through these, and you guys know the drill. Get your pogs ready in chat, and I guess everything ready, and start commenting on these videos. We're gonna listen to them backwards, I guess. Well, yeah, let's listen to them backwards. Tashi no Uso. Let me know how the volume is. Hopefully it's okay. Uh-oh. Shigatsu Kimino. Yeah. How's the volume? How's the volume? Yeah. Collecting the Infinity Stones. The copyright claims. I was surprised my previous underrated stream didn't get that many copyright claims. Like, only like, I think like 2. But that's okay. We want people, we want to spread the love, right? Y'all gotta know about Oreki and start subbing. Let's get this man's up to like 70 or something, come on. Oh my gosh, that's solid. Link should be in the description, mods. Or can we throw it up into the chat as well? See who's the arranger. Play the piano version. Dang. It was good stuff. He started in April. Is like almost identical to mine, because mine is very close to being identical to original as well. Start playing piano in April? No, you start posting in April. Dang. That was very nice. I think it was like a more straightforward, like tranquil sort of like interpretation. So, oh wow, Anime Piano Rama beat me to it. What shall we comment? Love the gentle interpretation of this OST. Y'all know how it'd be. It's time. Let's get to the comment section. Somebody throw it in. Yeah. Hello, Akate Piano. Thanks for stopping by. Let's all sub to this person. Come on, let's sub to Areki. We're getting him up to like, you know, I don't know. Let's shoot for 70. Let's shoot for 70. We got Charles Ma from like 50 to 70, right? And Xiao Tong from like 4 or something to like 530. So yeah, we can do it, team. We have so much influence. I guess I'm an influencer. I don't know, but let's go. Kate is underrated too. Very true. Very true. All right, next. Wonder Egg Priority OP. I don't know the Wonder Egg Priority OP because I didn't watch on Wonder Egg Priority, but we'll see. Already subbed before. Beautiful interpretation. Let's go Mixed Duo. I guess everyone's just ahead of me. They're just balling out. Oh, yeah, I know this OP. Never mind. I rescind my statement. Y'all be wilding in chat. Dang, I really like the delineation between the top voice and the middle voice. How many NEPS children do you have? Ooh. I should turn up this volume a little bit. Yeah, it looked like... Okay. Dope. Is that better? Balance between my voice and the... Oh, that's it? What the? Oh, it is arranged by ZZZ? Whoa. 90-second. Improvised! What a G. How does a guy get 110 views and only have 1 comment? I'm confused. Yeah, Luis, it's time to feed your children. Oh, that was an artistic fade out. I love to see it. Yo, that was very nice. That was very nice. Yeah, I guess the big thing that stood out to me was the difference in the voices. It's just like great. Love the delineation between the top voice and the middle harmonies. Yeah, let's go. Hey, are you guys commenting too? You better be. I mean, Mods, throw the link up in chat. Let the people see. Let the people see. And let the people know. Oreki Piano. We're 55? Okay, that's pretty good. There's 20 viewers here. I mean, you guys... I feel like we should be able to get at least 60. Come on. We can get up to 60. Journey of Elena. Medley. OP and ED. Kick for everyone in the stream. Thank you, Hayashi. I appreciate that. 67 views. Dang, this man's scoring above his sub count, which is very nice. It's always a, you know, major pog. Oh, we can see the sheets. Nice. Oh, that's ballsy. Having the full overlay. Dang. The rhythmic drive is pretty good. Inharmonious chords. Oh my gosh, the left hand. Oh, I love that. Like da da dum ba da dum ba da dum. So solid. Oh, that transition was smooth too. Dang. Dude, how good is this guy? I listened to like 2 and I was like, he seems pretty good. But I didn't think like, bruh. Absolute pog. That's tough. That's big. That's tough. Yeah. Holy crap. Oh, it ended? It should still be going. Rodana. It should be going until the last few weeks of August. Dang. Ballsy again. Bruh. This was... I love the left-hand octaves here. Like, there's so much, like, da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Like, so much to think about and so much to play with. Oh. Yo. Oh, yeah, sheets. Dude, love the LH octaves. I should say octaves and chromaticism. So much. So many moving, interesting parts. Dude, where's the other comments? Come on. Are you guys commenting? You guys better be commenting. If I refresh the page, I better see some comments. Like, honestly. Mons, give me the link. Give me the link in chat. Yes! Let's go, Winter! Alright, thumbs up from you. Anyways. Oh, somebody liked my comment. Dope. Yes, we're up to 58. Up from 50. Okay. Good work, team. Good work. You never comment. Come on, man. Comments make YouTubers feel happier. Honestly. All right. Koi no Uta from Tonikawa. I should say nice comments make YouTubers feel happier. Mean comments are like, why? But Tsukasa Yuzaki. Dang, I love this. Rap. Oh. Oh, it's in 18 days? I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I love Tonikawa. Dang. Oh, if it was a sharper staccato. 1,000 views? Deserved. Dang, he arranged this too. Maybe I should play it. Whoa, lots of people here before me. It's okay. Yo, is this better than Halsey's arrangement? I'm kidding. Love you, Halsey. Oh, those are some big jumps. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I feel like, yeah, this would be a kind of awkward song to arrange, just because it's like so. I feel like it's so ratchet. Like production-wise, like from a like layering standpoint, it's so good. But like, how do you turn all those elements? There are many of them like percussive and rhythmic, and put them onto a piano, which is much less percussive. Oh, switching camera angle? Spicy. Dang, the repeated notes right here. This is Rush F. No, I'm kidding. Hello, hello, D-Wagnag. I suppose that's Wang. Oh my gosh. Dude, is he 1-3ing the octaves on the E flat? Whoa. Yes, I agree. These two. I'm like, what is going on? This is a very... Whoa. Hello? Yeah, Cristobal. He's a very nice, very nice touch. Very interesting selection of like techniques and things to repeat in like his arrangement too. And the variations are very nice. Yeah. Like, what? Bro. He had 60 subs? Let's go! Let's go 60 subs! I'm gonna use this one chord progression. The entire song is developed by the melody in the first few bars. Yeah, this polyphony many times. Yeah, you don't say. I mean, I think that's the interesting thing about like modern music. It's the layering that makes it complex and like interesting. But that makes it like more difficult to write it for piano, where you're looking for like those progressions. I don't know. Maybe I don't understand, but yeah, repeated chords. Yeah, the water drop effect. I can't. Like if I remember back in the day when I was more into beatboxing, I was trying to learn the water drop effect, like the. But yeah, it's hard to sound interesting because the interesting elements of the original are the varying variations in the instrumentation, the synthesizers, and like the bass drops, right, and stuff like that. It's like it feels like ratchet trap, and like that's what makes it interesting. Whereas on the piano, you don't have ratchet trap elements to play with, which is but largely inspired by Liszt's Etude, the Transcendental Etude. Oh, interesting. Dang, very interesting arrangement. Very well executed. Yeah, baby. All right. Slaps piano. Yeah. All right. Next. Don't Say Lazy. Oh, now he's... Dang. Oh, Mans only plays anime and stuff from here on out. Come on, I want to hear more of his own. His originals were so good. Don't worry. I'm sure animes will be fine. Head past piano. So I don't know K-On! I've listened to this Animan's arrangement before, but I don't remember precisely what it sounds like since I don't know K-On! 62, let's go! Oh yeah. Thumbs up. There we go. Whew. What's this sound like Pokemon music? No, I'm kidding. Turn it slightly down. There we go. Keon is fantastic. Interesting. I mean, it's on my watch list, or to watch list. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. The Peak of Moe. Okay, that gives me a little bit more convincing. It's a better reason. I'm not so amazing. Or am I? She's singing into a small diaphragm condenser? Does anybody do that anymore? Sorry, I get hung up on the small thing. They're singing into small diaphragm condensers? Who does that? Playing's fantastic, by the way. Your mic is a small. I mean, I record like my talking head stuff with a small diaphragm condenser, but it's like I think they're like expensive to record vocals on or perform vocals on because they're like so sensitive, right? Like you save those for your room mics, your drum overheads. Like when you're standing in front of a crowd, you want your dynamic mic so you can like stick your face right up to it. That's why you get your like AKG D7s and like your Shure SM58s and stuff like that. Like I can see it for studio application, not live. Oh, the change of dynamics and texture. Let's go. Dude, this man's just balling out. I wish I were this good at piano. Dang, you have a 414? Yeah. Editing comes in. It's true. Oh, that's sick. Love the drive in this one. Yeah, I mean, recording is always interesting, right? Because you technically, well, I guess it depends, right? It depends on like, because your plugins do mess with phase. That's why you have linear phase EQs and other stuff like that. But you want to record with the mic that best fits the application. It's never just I want flat. Oh, we have another one. More K-On. Go-Go Maniac. Allow us to... This is dislike? What the heck? K-On OP1. Can make a decent sound almost as good if you know your way around an editor. Yeah, but that's the difference, right? You're taking you're either taking something that doesn't sound good and moving it to baseline, or you're having something start at baseline and then you have more creative freedom to go with it, right? That's the difference between, like, you can, if you can EQ well, right, you can make anything sound decent, right? Except maybe something that doesn't record like anything, like your phone mic probably won't capture enough like frequency range because it's restricted to be able to give you much to work with. But like if you have a decent USB mic, you'll probably be able to get some clear audio, maybe something that sounds decent singing, but you're only working towards that, and it's harder to layer more effects on top of it. Yeah, budget. And room, yeah. That's the funny thing. People buy expensive mics and have trash sounding rooms, and the mic just picks up more of the room, and it sounds worse. Ooh, this bounce here is so good. Alright, slight drop, but that's okay. Okay, pick it back up. Love to hear it. Yeah, that's why I can't be a recording engineer. It's like your knowledge of your room needs to be so good, and then on top of that, like you need to understand like precisely what hardware matches what situation, right? It's like sometimes you need like a more colored, like a warmer mic. Sometimes you need something that's like better. It also depends on the vocalist or performance preference. On like, I'll leave that to my friends who actually have been doing it if I want to get that specific. Oh, sick. Yeah, that was really good. Dang, the bounciness in his playing. Whoa, oh my gosh. Always exercising the... I have the most pronounced breathing you've ever heard. What do you mean? What? It is very early. I promise this will be the last transcription. Ultra difficult. I lied. Yeah, that's true. My piano breathing. I don't know if I should feel offended at that statement. Ooh, 62 subs. Come on, we can get it up to 65. I believe in us. All right. Let's do like 2 more, just so that I can get to the third person, because I kind of want to get to the third person. My mic picks up all my breathing. Well, I mean, I'm sitting very close to it, so of course it would pick up all my breathing. Let's see. And also have it decently compressed too, so that I can get myself the radio voice. Of course, I didn't monitor beforehand, so I don't actually know how it sounds. Which one do we want? Let's do 2 more. This one came out yesterday, so we can give them some views. This one was very good. The Dango Daikizoku. I didn't listen to this one. I don't know these 2 arrangements, so let's do this one first, since it came out yesterday. We'll give them some views. Come on. People, let's pump it up. Let's pump it up. Yo, new angle? Yeah. Not supposed to be offended. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, phrasing's so good. Swell in the left hand. Yo, Mike, what's up? Thanks for stopping by, dude. Kyo Annie. I haven't seen this either. This sounds so nice. See the description. Four layers of melody, yeah, crazy. It's from 2006, probably why I haven't seen it. Yeah, I mean, probably. Can't remember. Oh, those runs. I love hearing smooth runs with phrasing. This was sung by Jester. Just listening to underrated channels. 2003 feels nice to be born. Oh, it was like 3 or 4. Do I know quarters of time? No. Ooh. Oh yeah, the animation looks old. Old school. Whoa. Dang, honestly, those runs were dazzling. You gotta say more. They were that good. It was like, bruh. Again, if I could play like this, I'd be a happy man. I wish I were good at piano. Yo, where's the views? Come on, people. Humongous eyes phase, yeah, with the tiny mouse. 19 views. We need some comments, friends. Get some comments here. Come on. Cristobal, literally 24 minutes ago. Whoa. 3 minutes ago, Akate. I see you. Let's go. Get more of these comments rolling in. 66 subs. Let's go. All right. One more. Let's do one more. What's a good one? I think Hayashi said Mikanse Stride. Let's do that. Hyoka OP2. Okay. 69. Ooh. Change of texture, aided by the change of pedaling. Love to hear it. Oh yeah, this is so good. Why don't I know this? Hey, this man loves Kyo Annie. Hayashi beat me to it again. It's okay. Dang, let's go, Oriki. This was solid. Holy crap. Dang, what stuck out? It's just like the liveliness of this. So good. Loved how you portrayed the liveliness, I should say. Portrayed liveliness, the arrangement in your playing, and the textural contrasts with the pedal. So good. Anyways, I hope you are sufficiently convinced to give this man's your sub, because this was really good. 66 subs, we went up 16. Okay, that's pretty good. Got him 16 subscribers. We could do better. But this is Oreki. If Moz want to throw his link up in the chat one more time, go watch his stuff. Leave a comment, leave a like, sub, do all that. Fun stuff. Amateur piano, 14 years of piano experience. Yeah, sounds like it. Classical pieces, anime. Dang. Yeah. Trying to make arrangements. One arrangement per season. And I love Kyo Annie. I couldn't tell. But thanks, Winter. Appreciate it. But yeah, honestly, really, really good stuff here. Ooh, what happened? Yeah, someone loved like my comment. Yes, let's go support team. Throw some pogs into his like comments or something. If you don't have something to say, just throw up like flame emojis or something and say pog. Like tell him that he's your little pog champ, and it'll go over well. That's the sort of encouragement that YouTubers need. Okay, that's the sort of encouragement that we need. Sometimes it's not about us playing perfectly. Sometimes it's about being like validated. Like someone listens to your stuff and cares, right? So yes, pog in my chat. No, pog in his comments. But this is Oreki. Dope. All right. Let's see how many. 69. Woo! Y'all be wildin'. All right. Let's just go back to here. Boom. Chatting. I'm gonna start this while I set up for the next person. Woo! But yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Dang. I'm glad that channel was recommended. Are you my little poggies? Yes, you guys are my little pog champs. Come here. Oh, sorry. Fine. I guess you are my little pog champ. Come here. The things I do for YouTube content, but when it's genuine, it hits a little harder, right? Like, yeah. All right. Next. All right, this one's there's fewer videos on this one, which is why we might be able to get a third. Oh, it's 8:30. Yeah, we have so much time before Halsey's performance. Noah, what's up? Thanks for stopping by, dude. Just listening to other people play piano. Wait, dude, I saw you last week. What the? Community service. Some might even say it hits different. Yes, my little pog champs. Anyways, the next channel that we're taking a look at is a little bit bigger. So let me pull them up. Underrated. Boom. All right, next. Nas. Any piano. Whoa. Let's hide this and put this in. Yeah, so this channel was recommended. Whoa. Big lemon cover. I see. We can. All right, let's just take a listen. I listened to 3 of them. I guess we can go through all of them. Dang. Synthesia. Okay. Haven't seen this format before. No, I'm kidding. But why do you know all of these? I don't know. Hachi, I think you're just around the block, you know. You like these days I'm too like busy to peruse any Discord other than my own. And like every time someone new comes up, I feel like I see your comments on their channels. So y'all are all ahead of me because I just don't watch YouTube that much or any piano on YouTube that much, except for this. Because I'm too freaking busy. Anyways. Oh, whoa. Whole live cover? Let's go. Fonzie M inspired. Dang. This video is definitely getting copyright claim. Sorry, I love you, Fonzie. You're saving active 2 servers at 80, yeah. Oh, those are interesting chords on the right hand. Yeah, support the young uns. That's what this series is for, dude. It's my excuse to not like to take a break from work and also listen to new people. Your comments have dropped in number as well. Yeah. Evidently people don't want to listen to piano covers as much. I don't know. Like, my last video was the worst performing video, but it's also, like, understandable. Because it's an Anohana OST that nobody knows. Ooh, that was a smooth transition. I like that. Yeah. You and your aesthetic YouTube grind, Hayashi. Oh, the measure numbers? Oh, let's go. I didn't notice. Ooh, that was a good contrast. Da 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 ba da boom. From this main melody. Key change. When am I moving back to uni? End of August. Yeah, so I'm trying to grind out all my content for next school year before I go. Can't wait for the lemon cover. Yeah, it's solid. Who's this? This is Naz. Naz. Got your REM figures packed up? Dang. I'm like contemplating which ones to bring because I don't want to bring too many because I don't want to like damage any and stuff. Yo, you met him IRL? Say hi to him for me. Because he's a real PogChamp. He's doing so well. And this sounds great. But yeah, I got my new REM figure. The one on the snowflake. Also have the Figma REM just down here, but oh, and we got a Nendoroid Yui now too. I don't know if y'all can see, but it's Yui holding Sable. Ooh, that was a great drop in dynamics. Ooh, where's he taking this? Yeah. It likes his bass. Dang. Let's see. Great job working the whole register. Whole range of the piano and, or I should say register, because I want to say pitch and dynamic range. Whole register of the piano and dynamic range. Yeah, honestly, that was really fire. It's like I think one of the things that happens with like VST is that you get capped, right? Fonzie. Yeah, I know, right? You get capped at like your fortissimos or whatever, and it's like you can kind of hear it, but he used it very well. I think it worked very well. Yeah, this is why I don't like playing Fonzie stuff anymore. There's no escaping him and his agency, or I should say his agency and not him and his agency, because it's his agency doing all the work. But yeah, there's no way to get it like cleared, because they don't do this sort of thing. Oh, lemon! $294, let's go. Okay, 4 subs. Why did people dislike this? I don't get it. 14K's views? Oh, this was a 2020? Bruh. that rest was very tasteful. Andrew Lin, what's up? What'd you miss? The first person, Oreki piano. You played 26. Got me looking at my phones. Yeah. I love the swing. Da, 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 ba, da. I don't know. There's something about that gets me every single time in that recording. Yo, very tasteful use of octaves. I really like that. Oh, transition to the next verse. Ooh, drum pedal, good stuff. Honestly, this is like one of those things where it's like simplicity sounds great in this verse. I'm not saying that the arrangement is simple by like a stretch of imagination, but it's like more straightforward, like bum bum, you know, in the left hand just keeping the beat rhythm, and then da 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 da, and it just sounds so good when it's played like well, right? And now with the rolls, it just captures the vibe. Ooh. I love the change of register. Oh my gosh, everything about this is so good. Yes, transitioning to bridge. Ooh, changing. We'll overuse octaves. Yeah. I think octaves give a lot of power because it doubles the melody, right? But if it's only ever doubled melody, then you lose a lot of information or like a lot of interesting things that happen from the third or like the fifth of the chord, right? Because those are notes that give it the character. Or yeah, it's called character, right? Major, minor? Yeah, it's character. Yeah, and like this, right? Like good use of the third to be like established like the, you know, okay, this is the home chord, and then the rest is like octave to give it punch because it's the last chord. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I gotta have the notes between the octaves. It's like I think kind of like how I was with like my first like first two arrangements. So the Shield Hero ED and like the Next to You, like the power chord. So the 1 and 5, or sorry, the root and the fifth of the chord and the octaves just sounds really strong, right? Which is why you want to use it a lot. And so I feel like myself included, right, when I first started arranging, like that's something that you just throw in because it sounds good. Right, because it's ambiguous, right? You don't know if it's major, minor, the flavor of the chord or whatever. But the tastefully adding the third, or like adding the seventh, right, or like add 9, whatever, add 2, like all those like give it a little bit more spice and a little bit more funk in the arrangement, and makes the arrangement I feel like a little bit more your own. And it's so yeah. So, I mean, these days, my arrangements, I just overuse the third. Thirds and sixes. I overuse thirds and sixes. So, I guess I've swung full circle. I've swung completely in the other direction of the pendulum, but yeah. Oh, loved your use of octaves and other harmonies within the melody to give it more flavor and character. Beautifully played. Honestly, I'm like vibing to this super hard. Y'all, you guys need to comment on this. Comment, like, and sub just for this. Yeah, mostly inspired to the Ishtar. Yeah, I mean, mostly inspired is still, you know, you still got to come up with some of it yourself, and also playing it too, playing it well, voicing it well. I love using sixes too. Honestly, I feel like thirds and sixes. Thirds are like my weakest. One of my weaker technical things, right? Like scales and thirds are not very smooth, or as smooth as they should be. And now all my arrangements, I just write lots and lots of thirds. And I'm like, why do I do this to myself? Anyways, continuing on. Use chords that you can make a mathematical equation. Yes, precisely. That's how it gets interesting. All right, harvest. TV size. Big Ishtar fantasy. Yume is cute, thanks. Oh, Mike beat me to this. Dang. Alright. Tosses sus chords like there's no tomorrow. Sus. Oh. That was a nice drop. Feeling this. Ooh, that control is so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love the warmth in the tone. Some of this the OST, but also a lot of it is how he's playing. Yeah, baby. Love the warmth, the tone of your playing, and the connectedness as well. So good. I don't know this anime though, so I don't know the OP. Not 296? Guys, we can get to 300. Come on. We're so close. So close. Let's get it to 300. Alright, 2 more. 297? Alright, 3 more? 3 more? Sorry, 4 more. I don't know why I said 2 more. That was a little bit quiet. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Let's go Siri. Just sub. Or bring back the Synthesia type of falling notes. Oh, edited by Kit Kat. Sounds kind of familiar. Do I know this person? I don't know. I think I'm gonna thumbs down just for Jokes aside, that was really nice. You gain clout through YouTube descriptions. Yeah, you actually do. It's kind of funny. Oh, great arrangement. Love the energy of the chorus. Disagree with, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, for people who don't know, we made it 300. Yo. Oh, refresh. 300, let's go, baby! Let's go! Ooh, yeah! Alright. 300 subs, congrats, Nas. I don't know if Nas will see this, but if you do, congrats. Doing great. But bro, I made a... So if you're not in my Discord, you should join my Discord because I do what we call now VIP streams. So I'll just hop on VC and do stuff. Like last week, I practiced like probably for like, I don't know, 12 hours total in VC over 3 days, and I did a cooking stream and also a tier list. So yeah. But if you were there, you know how I feel about Ruka. But if you don't, then if you weren't, then I guess we'll talk about it later. Hello, Roger. What's up? Next, last one. April 23rd. Man, this man hasn't posted in a little bit. I hope he gets back to posting. I'm assuming he's a he. Sorry if I'm incorrect. Oh, he's busy with uni. Fair. That's how most people are these days, which is unfortunate. Oh, freshman year. Well, good luck to him. Death of every channel uni. No, I mean my channel was spawned during uni, so I guess am I the anomaly here? The outlier? Bounciness into the left hand. We're different. Built different. No, I'm kidding. The content is different. Yeah. Y'all are just built different. Okay. Yo, what's up, Noel? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, that forte was so good. Honestly, I think his biggest strength here as a player is how well he utilizes the dynamic range of the instrument. Never saw this guy before, he's good. Underrated series, doing his job. That's all I gotta say. Evidently 10 plus people have found a new channel that they can listen to. All audio did clip, but that's okay. We'll let this slide. Not everyone's an audio engineer, so... Oh, he was a VST and he still clipped? That's okay. Honestly, love the way that you utilize the full dynamic range of the piano. Like, dang, it was just so good. His forte was just too good. Like, the piano couldn't handle it. It was like, no mas. And had to dip. But, yeah. So, if that wasn't enough for you guys, I'm going, like, let's go back. Remember, this is Nas, any piano. So good. Like, oh my gosh. If you're not subbed, you should sub. 300 subs? We can do like 305. Come on. Just a few more. Just a few more, team. We can do it. Yeah, honestly, the dynamics are so good. Mods, can we get a link in the description? Hope our comments and views motivate him to upload again. Yeah, honestly. It's you know, like for somebody who's just like playing this as a hobby, it's always encouraging to get like comments. It's always encouraging to, you know, and I say this because not that I'm doing YouTube for a hobby, but like, you know, playing, I don't upload all that much, but even getting some, you know, comments on my playing is always very encouraging, and how much more so for someone who, you know, only uploads very infrequently. So yeah. SG Anime Piano Sheets, what's up? All right. That was Nas Annie Piano. Wow, we're moving pretty well. Oh, Familia de Estrada. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Yeah. All right. Let me move us back to the chatting display and throw on some music real quick. Ah, there we go. Ooh, yeah. Back. Dude, great stuff, great stuff. Dang. It's always so encouraging to like see other people play, right? And listen to other people play. And it's just like, it reminds you of why you're doing, you know, music. You know, I haven't watched a Chopin competition, like preliminaries yet, but all I know is that the chat was incredibly toxic. And it's just like, you know, like why? I don't know. Do we want to discourse on how I feel about toxicity in music? I don't know. We do have an hour, and the next, I do have one more channel to share. But how long has the stream been on for? It's been on since 7:30, so like an hour, like 10 minutes or so. Yeah, this was one of the resolutions. So for people who didn't know, I went on hiatus. One of the things that I decided during hiatus was that I don't want to like do what I've been doing, which is like sit down and stream until I pass out, essentially. So I'm going to try to limit how long I stream for, just so that I don't burn myself out, because I was getting kind of tired. Elitism should be eradicated. Yes, positivity is literally the best. It's like, you know, for something that's like music, I think there's always everything, right? There's always room to improve, and there's always room for like good positive criticism, right? Like if you like, this is the difference between like even if you think into like normal life, right? The difference between someone telling you to do something, right? Let's say if I'm trying to get into like grad school or something, a stranger tells me, hey, you should do well in your GREs, right? Versus a friend who genuinely cares about me doing well, is like, hey, I think I'm really concerned about you. I think you should study a little bit more because you're not studying enough and you're going to fail the GRE. There's a difference, right, between two people saying that. And it's just like, you know, like the one has positive intent and because they genuinely want to see you grow, and the other perhaps has more ambiguous intent, or sometimes even malevolent intent, because they want to put you down to feel a little bit better. And that's like, unfortunately, I won't be so ham-fisted as to say that everyone who leaves a critical comment on a video, right, has malevolent intent. But it's just like, you can't, like, on the internet you can't tell, right, unless you're like legitimate. And so it's like, I don't know, it's just it's always frustrating to see something like that, because it's like, why are you watching like people play music? You're not paid to be a judge, you're not paid to be a critic. You should literally just tune in to enjoy yourself, and see like what happens and stuff like that, and like get new ideas or like enjoy new ideas. And if something like is a little bit off, like sure, you can comment on that, like because you didn't expect that. But it's like, bro, why would you show up to nitpick and critique? I don't know. Is it fun to do that? I don't know. Is it fun to sit down and just like nitpick every single thing, like and get like mad that someone missed a note here or there or plays incorrect? Like I don't know. Like I've never done it before. It feels kind of like you know, feels kind of bad. Like, I feel kind of grimy if I did something like that. But you know, that's, I don't know. But hopefully this sort of thing helps people, you know, get a positive view of music as well, right? We just like to enjoy ourselves. We like to enjoy ourselves. And if it's not your cup of tea, then it's not your cup of tea, right? I'm only toxic towards this Akate piano guy. Same. I'm so toxic towards him. No, I'm kidding. But all right, team, give me 3 minutes. I'm going to go use the restroom because I just chugged this, and then we have one more channel. This one's a classical channel. This was actually not recommended in my Discord. Like this channel was like one that I found, so we will see. All right, one sec. All right, we're back. Well, yeah, that guy who wrote down everything was in Kate Lu's performance. Kate Lu played some of the most beautiful Chopin I ever heard. I was like, bro, some people are, yeah, you're lazy. Yeah. You had this chat in your server a week back. Yeah. I don't lurk in your server, Hayashi. Maybe I should. Unlike how you backread my server every like month or two. Yeah, it's like, I think there's always a time and place for criticism, right? There's always like, but I think intent is so important. I'm a big intention sort of guy, right? And the communication of intent is very important too. Like for example, if I tell a student what they're doing wrong, I would hope that my student understands that I am doing so because I want to see them improve, right? I hope on Watti's masterclass, which we're doing next week. Quick announcement, yeah, we're doing Watti's masterclass again next week. I know it's been like 2 months, but yeah, it's like when I give suggestions or when I say things for improvement, I hope that people who like listen to that and hear that receive that in a manner that's like, it's clear that I'm saying this because I want you to improve and because I believe you can improve, right? Like that's the perspective that criticism should be delivered in, right? If you're delivering criticism, and of course, like I would say like different people, perhaps the different styles. Like, I mean, I remember having master classes with like very scary people, but like I think they're scary because they're so intense about music because they genuinely want it to be good, right? And even at the base of that, it's like when you really get down to it, right? The intensity in their teaching comes from the fact, again, that they love the music, they love their craft, and they want to see you succeed, and that's how it comes out, right? They're not necessarily like trying to tear you down, although sometimes, I guess some people do, right? I'm not gonna like blanket statement. I'll just say the people in my experience who were very intense were like that, right? And so it's like, I don't know, like the intention is so important. Like I guess it's everyone's, is valid if something is really awful, maybe, but like why would you, like you should tell that to that person like in the proper time and place, and not leave a YouTube comment that's like very like out of nowhere, right? And like very hurtful in a place. Yeah, criticism is not roasting. So yeah, and it's like that's why like in most videos, right, in most things, I try not to critique. I don't critique things. I try not to critique things that I'm not being asked to critique, right? Because I don't understand how people. I don't understand. I don't know how it will be received, right? Like if I, for example, if I make a comment. When I do critique without getting the proper permission, prior permission, right? I try to qualify it with as many statements as possible to make it clear that I'm not trying to like roast. But it's like, you know, you don't know how it's going to be received if it's not like clarified beforehand, right? And that's like, I mean, right now it's a big meme situation and everything turned out well with Fan Chen, right? Fan Chen. But like I mean, according to him and the Meeks, right? Who's his teacher? They're like one of the nicest people ever. You know, great person. Like when he meant mediocre, right? He didn't mean it as an insult. It was like a legitimate, like objective statement. But like you don't know how different people. Like I don't think even the original person responded to that, right? I forget. I skimmed the comments thread, but it was like someone else, right? Someone else took that as a roast. And it's like you just don't know. You just don't know, man. But yeah, in this chat, yeah. Constructive criticism, yeah. Point out bad things, yeah. If your thing is to point out bad things, then it's like, I mean, I feel like the goal then is to like put someone down, which isn't nice. Yeah, constructive criticism doesn't mean you should use a sledgehammer, right? It's like I think again, like different people need different things, and it's very difficult, right? And this is why mad props to great teachers out there, right? I would not classify myself as a great teacher, right? But a great teacher can understand like exactly the type of criticism and exact like methodology to deliver that criticism for each individual student, right? Like this student needs like this sort of like affirmation, like maybe this student needs like praise sandwich type of criticism, or this student needs it like straight, like blunt, right? Or like whatever. A good teacher understands how to give that for each student in order to maximize their student and push them in the right ways, right? And to deliver tough love, but also be like encouraging at the same time, which is, you know, not like most people on the internet are not that. Yeah. Yeah, it's very difficult to tell online. That's why we keep it to Waki's master classes, or I keep it, and unless somebody like seriously wants it. It's like even sometimes I like even when I get comments, I think I got like 2 or so, right? Like telling me like things that I could do better in my playing, and I'm like I don't know how to interpret this, right? Like on my initial reaction, I feel like so maybe this is just me as my own as a content creator, like on my end. But like my initial response to anything on YouTube, any comment coming through, is defensiveness. I just assume that everyone's out to get me because I know the internet. And so anything that's just like a little bit like critical always feels like an attack because it's the internet. If I know the person, right, it can be critical, right? And I'll be like, okay, dope, right? Like if Hayashi says something about my playing in my next video, I'm like, dope, right? But if it's like someone I don't know, and there's no premises, no qualifications, no qualifiers to the statement, I just take it as an attack because it's the internet, right? It's not like I don't take it. I mean I say I take it as an attack, not like I take it to heart and I'm like sad by it like forever. But it's like, oh, there's someone I don't want to interact with. You have left a bad first impression, even if you meant well, right? It's just hard to know on the internet. So yeah, yeah, use emojis. Yeah, any piano community, yeah, is supportive. Is those who roast without asking. Yeah, if somebody wants criticism, right, then go for it. But like if nobody asked for it, if somebody didn't ask for it, then it's like, you know, let them leave them alone. Yeah, we're just all socially awkward. It's all just a simulation. Anyways, enough musing. It's time for the next channel, our last channel for today. All right, let me configure my screens correctly. Close this out. Open this up. Wait, where'd it go? Hello? There we go. All right. She's at 209 subs. We're new to any piano community. Yeah. This stream is perfect evidence. I don't know if I'm the paragon of any piano, but thanks. All right, here we go. Underrated. Last channel. Let's take this out and stick this in. So this is a classical pianist. So I thought it's nice, you know, to get both the mix of like Annie piano and also classical piano, because I feel like most of the recommended channels to me are going to be anime. So here we go. Seiko Miyasho. So her channel came across my feed recently, and it appears that she's a classical pianist who is, I think, studied in Japan and in France. Yeah. So here we go. Let's take a listen. Let's take a listen. I think sufficiently impressed by her playing to be like, yo, she's legit. She's better than me at least. I don't know. that's not a low bar to clear, but it's still, you know. All right, where do we want to start? Ooh, this is a long piece. Let's start here. This is 4 years ago, and then let's jump to the Mozart and then the Chopin stuff. Ooh, rock tarantella. All right, here we go. I know someone you don't know. Shock. Do I know this piece? I don't know this piece. Oh my gosh, that delicacy right there. Boom. I have to hit you with someone you don't know at least once, Hayashi. I can't just be feeding up the things that are like easy. But yeah, she's at 210. You can get up to, you know, 220. Let's go. Oh my gosh. The left-hand pattern. Again, I don't know this piece, so hope the volume's okay. Her recording's a little bit low. I can try to boost it if it's really low. You watch all the dead people. Mods, throw up the link. Link! Yeah, I don't know the composer either. Sheila Getty? I don't know. Do the Meeks Duo know this composer? Oh, he's a contemporary composer. Seems like it? Yeah, contemporary composer. So he passed away in 2006. Dang. Oh, you guys know? Okay. Studied in piano lit? Okay. Y'all can tell us if she's actually good then. Her mod's still alive? Contemporary music indeed. Oh. Bruh. It does sound rebellish. It sounds like a impressionist. I suppose I can throw this link. There's a link to the video. I don't know what happened to my mods. Yes, work that small range, Hayashi. Oh my gosh, it's so delicate. Oh my gosh. Okay, first off. Oh, why isn't it pausing? She's pedaling in heels? Bruh. I can barely pedal like with a flat shoe. I don't know how women pedal in heels. It's crazy. First thing I'll point out. I don't know. This is it's like honestly, I personally don't understand contemporary music. It's like not like I don't understand contemporary music, but it's like to my ear, it's always like a little bit off. But like her playing here is like compelling. I don't know. Holy crap. Like the delicacy. Bruh. Okay, comment time. She's only got 2 comments at 700. What is the world doing? Delicacy. The pianissimo. Oh, it's scary to look at. Oh no. Combined with the, what do I want to say? The delicacy and the pianissimo sections, and also like the combined with the nuances within the voices. This is a little bit vague, but I don't know how else to put it without delivering like actual discourse within the voices. Simply incredible. Yeah, that's probably it too, right? Simply because it's a contemporary. It's a 2017. Whoa, John Cage. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Next, we're up to 215. Okay, like to see it, team. Good stuff. All right. Oh, let me throw the link into chat. $215. All right, what's next? Let's go to. Do we have a request? Probably. Let's do this one. Simply piano. I don't want to do a super long one. Oh, she's accompanying. I feel like accompanying is like a different sort of vibe when you're playing. I don't know anything about classical dance, so. Well, where's our flautist in chat? Yes, definitely Swan-like vibes. She's doing some weird moves. It must be professional. Yeah, I wouldn't know. Oh, yeah, it looks like she has her own channel. Chekhov's game off. Spice and Swan. They'll be wildin'. Spicy Swan, yes. Pepper's up in chat. It's kind of incredible to me though, like how you can like spin in such a way that like you like the movements are like so precise that you don't lose height. I mean, that sort of thing isn't in b-boying, which is the only type of dance that I remotely know anything about. Yes, Pepper's in chat. Pepper's in chat. Dancing is crazy to me. Even like I think you get used to it. So the most like spinny thing that used to like always make me nauseous in b-boying that I could do was the two-step as a footwork. But like even doing like 5 windmills in a row, like I would get dizzy. I guess you just get used to it. But like watching like someone like Pocket like hop on his hands for like a full minute and then like stand up and just like casually walk off, it's like, bruh. Yeah, how do their toes not hurt too? Like, come on. Oh my gosh, how does? Oh my. Undertone. They're just built different. You're right. I bet you didn't expect to watch a ballet on Underrated today, but that's what we got. They're bored of her. Wow. I don't know. What do I This is like one of the ones that I don't know enough to comment on, just like the last one. But I'm gonna say beautiful and elegant. Like honestly, I think that sums up my experience of this performance right here. Cows must be jacked. Exactly. Carnivorous lamp. Wow. 215. Oh, hey, look, we got recommended. Anyways, next, we got some good, great dance. All right, let's go through our Chopin stuff because I know Chopin, kind of, not really. The curls. It's a little bit loud. Oh yeah. This video looks kind of weird. That's okay. Why would you dislike this? I don't understand. Whoa. They're out there. Oh yeah, we just talked about why people dislike stuff like this. I don't see anyone else actually playing it. Yeah, it seems like she has a filter. The playing is very nice. I want to say it sounds like a pretty standard interpretation, with perhaps a little bit, like the rubatos, of course, are different slightly, but like. Good stuff. Cool. Yeah, her movements are very elegant. Yeah, I think they not only contribute to the smoother sound and the tonality, but also, you know, when you're watching the performance, you're like, because your visual affects your auditory, it's like, dang. In a remixed version? Interesting. Yeah. Oh, I didn't comment on this. I remember I commented on some of her Chopin stuff. Yeah. Whoa. D-O major. Do major. But yeah. It's like, I think some people like to, I would say this for like all Chopin, some people, you know, take things much more straightforward with the tempo, and that's like perfectly valid. Some people like to pull a lot more, and it's always a vibe and a mood when you choose one over the other. And this is like just consistent. It feels like very, very driving in its own way. Love the pulse you have in this interpretation. Like, honestly, that's the thing that sticks out to me the most. It's like the way that the piece is moving forward. Yeah, dang, she's skilled. Y'all should sub, because she's good. Alright, next. What's this? The petite waltz? Minute waltz? Oh, it looks like she's got the filter as well. This trill is like, I don't know. I can't ever get it right. Because it's like, I feel like I always play it too loud. So it always impresses me when people play it like within dynamic and like within tempo. Oh, we notice how she drops the second time on the repeat. Ooh, big drop in tempo. Ooh, this is so good. Very pretty. Personally, I like taking a big drop in tempo here, too. Ooh, stretches it even more. I feel like this just goes to show how much you can do with even a short piece like this. Like this section, like some people take it drier, some people like stretch it like this, some people even push the tempo back up to the original a little bit more. And it's like all very pretty, all very beautiful, and all very compelling when you do it well. Some people even take the tempo here faster, right? But she sounds like about the same, maybe a little bit slower. And this is where she builds back up. She's really stretching the tempo. That was fantastic. I feel like this is like one of the dreamier interpretations that I've heard. You know, just like because of all the pulling, all the rubato, and like even the touch, right? Like I feel like some people, like if you listen to like Lasitsa or like I suppose Long Long plays it incredibly fast, so I don't necessarily want to compare to his. Sometimes, but like even with Katine, right, it feels a little bit more robust, I think, in the touch. But this one, it's very, very dreamy. Yeah. I don't know. What should I say? I feel like if I say dreamy interpretation, like it has like different connotations. I don't know. It might not be what she's going for, and then she'll be like, "Bro, what are you talking about?" And then it feels bad too. So we should say, yeah, I should talk about the technical a little bit. Love your rubatos. Is it rubatos or rubati? Somebody help. Somebody who knows Italian. Love your rubati and how much time you take for all the phrases. Whole piece breathes very nicely. Is it rubati or rubatos? Let's see. Rubato, plural. What's the plural of rubato? Okay, rubatos. We're gonna go rubatos. Yo, show some love in chat. Go sub to Seiko Miyasho. And comment on her videos, because she needs some. Because they're that good. Alright, next. New word. Yes, rubatos. Multiple rubatos. Rock Tarantella. Oh, she's playing with someone else. Narumi Yoshida. Maybe we'll check out her channel next. I feel like this is tough to coordinate. Because with like classical music, you want to like let the tempo breathe. How do you coordinate two people Like they're like you can coordinate sorts of like rubatos and like pulls and stuff like that, but it still like feels a little bit mechanical as a result. I don't know. Either ways, all I'm saying that because it's impressive, right? Oh yeah, we were talking about 2 piano pieces last time when you guys were on the call. My last stream. Oh, that was my last stream. Yeah, before this. Probably. I feel like you guys brought up rock. Like, overall in general. Four movements and all are amazing. Oh, which movement is this? Oh, we gotta like this first. Whoa. Oh. Yeah. This is simply dazzling. It's like, you know, like it's like when you're playing alone, if you have these sorts of like runs and stuff like that, you can almost like hide some of the inconsistencies because you get to like, you know, coordinate with yourself, and you can use tactical rubato to smooth things out sometimes, right? When you're playing with someone else, you can't do that, or especially if it's not live, right? Like you can't like look and make eye contact and it like work the tempo that way. Like it has to be that consistent. Like everything has to be that even. Like all these notes are synced. Like what? Bruh. Oh my gosh. Wow. I feel like it's a small thing that people don't notice who don't play like classical piano, I suppose. Like just simply her holding the notes, like with the pinky while she plays like other things, and getting that to sound smooth, and not cheating with pedal. No, I feel like that's like pretty standard, but still, it impresses me. I get wild by small things, guys. I get wild by small things. Oh. Yeah. The repeated notes always make me think of there's a Kata Ravel that Chris Lawn and I were I think he's recorded like a number of times on his channel, and we were talking about earlier. But like it's like by the end, forearms are just fried. I guess being able to switch off, right, a little bit helps. And like when you're playing stuff like this, so again, I'm going to speak from my experience with the I don't know. Like that, toccata. It's like you never really hit a point where I suppose it becomes like super easy. I remember like if for people what is it? What's a good example also? Ocean Etude. I think Ocean Etude is a good example as well. One of the things my teacher told me that she used to do when she was like a student or whatever, like she would compete with other students on the Ocean Etude to see who could play it the most times in a row in tempo. And like I play it once and my arms are like fried. But like in order to even get through like one iteration, right? You can't just play like the whole time, right? Like when there's a piano, you actually have to take advantage of the piano like section to rest and regain stamina. And it's the same with the Ravel with like the repeated notes. I think in some of the like there's one part where it drops all the way down into basses. And it's like in pianissimo, right? So I'll take left. I remember taking left pedal there and just like completely relaxing my arm. When the part where you have the key change, I forget. It's like right where it starts climbing. Like that part's in pianissimo as well. And like literally for those, you have to you go up like this, but you can't. It's like when you first start off playing piano. No teacher will tell you to glide on the keys, right? They'll tell you to press all the way down to the bottom of the key because you want to develop the tactile feel of playing to the bottom, right? You don't want to slam to the bottom, right? But you also want to feel the bottom when you're pressing the key, even for pianos and pianissimos. But when you're playing something like that, you actually have to like just gloss or else you don't recover. And then you can't play the fortissimos, especially at the end. Right? So I would imagine that it's like somewhat similar. Like I could be talking about something that's way over me as well. So anyways, this was absolutely riveting. I need to I don't know how else to express my how much I like this aside from flame emojis. Okay. Cool. Dang, this is crazy. This is crazy. Anyways, y'all should subscribe. Why haven't you subscribed yet? I don't know. You're right there. You. Why haven't you subbed to this person yet? Why haven't you subbed to Seiko Miyasho yet? After hearing something like that, like come on. Why is she only at 215? She's still only at 215. What the heck? What are you guys doing? Why aren't you subbing? I don't understand. Anyways, moving on. Next etude. Yes, peppers in chat. Oh, so my brother played this etude. My brother played a lot of Chopin etudes that I didn't. The 3, 4, 5. Difficulty to not ghost the notes. Dang, this girl is built different, man. Seiko's built different. Look, she's already telling me to listen to her next Chopin etude. Oh, this is May 21st. So pretty recent. It looks like she's got less of a filter. Nice. She has responded to the English comments, I think. Ooh, that was... Ooh. so delicate. I think it's like what's difficult about pieces like this, especially like an etude like this, like I think it's like the right hand carries the melody, right? Like right, but your left hand also needs to provide textural support or textural contrast in like certain ways. The right hand is already very sparkly. The right hand is already, very petite in its own way. But the left hand, you either choose you want more girth, you want more, staccato-ness. Oh, see you, Hayashi. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, good stuff with your channel too, and good stuff with your server and everything. But yeah, the left hand, you wanna provides these sorts of contrasts, right? And here you can become very strong. You can like connect more or whatever. And so it's always very interesting to see what the performer chooses to do. I think with the auxiliary things, aux things, right? I don't know. These days when I listen to music and when I play music, I find myself thinking a lot more about everything other than the melody. I think in the past I used to just play. And I would care about phrasing the melody, and then like the other things would be like the autopilot, right? Like so the voices in between, like even like except maybe in like fugues or whatever, like where you actually have to think about the episodes and stuff like that, and like the motifs. But like nowadays, I would say the amount of time that I put into phrasing certain things, like I'm closer to autopiloting the main melody than everything else, which is kind of weird. I don't know. I guess it's just developing taste. Oh, I commented. So delicately, nicely played. She responded. Yo, I feel special. I forgot that she responded. So now I get to feel special twice because I remember feeling special the first time though. After seeing this jogged my memory. Ah, yeah. Go comment and sub. She's at 217 now. Let's go. Let's go, team. All right. Next. Opus 3. Oh, sorry. Number 3. No, one of the slow ones. Sorry, I don't remember the opus numbers sometimes. Or like the numbers and like which one's which. Is she pedaling in heels again? Oh. This is June 4th. I hope she posts more soon. Miss Seiko, Miyasho-san. Please, or I should say Sama. Miyasho-sama. Please post the rest of the Opus 10 etudes because you played them beautifully. Saeko. My day one hiragana practice is failing me. Dang. Bruh. Why aren't you subbed after hearing something like that? Beautifully played. Dang. Whoa. Not practicing Japanese 40 hours a day. Saeko. I find it hard to put the A and the E together still, though. I don't know why. It should be just like... because it's Japanese, I suppose. Saeko. And I feel like I end up doing the AI sai instead of sae. Ugh. Anyways, enough of me butchering Japanese pronunciation. That was really beautiful. I said beautifully played. She didn't respond. I feel sad now. That's okay. But like honestly, like look at the connecting here. So good. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, for people who aren't in my Discord, you should join to see our current banner because it's changing soon. It's like I feel like what's interesting, like what's great about a good performance of like anything melodic is like you can trace the lines very well. You can see the curvature, the contours, the shaping, and like honestly with her playing, like, bro. Like that voicing, and the changing color. Anyways, sub if you haven't already. That's the TLDR. How many subs are we at? 217 still? Come on, what are you guys doing? People, please. Anyways, what's next? Oh, Mozart. For 2 pianos. Oh, it's on a electric. Oh, it's a different pianist. Ooh, this is nice. Hello, Joel. I was going, like, this was something that I almost picked up and started playing with a friend, like, in the winter, but it fell through, which was sad. In classic Mozart fashion, it looks easy until you have to play in tempo. That's what we love about Mozart. I feel like the classical form, like the like when I say classical form, like the way classical music is like structured, like from classical period, not like classical, you know. Okay, sorry, I am qualifying my statement too much. Stuff from the classical era, right? It's like the only stuff that I can look at right at the moment and analyze like the components and see like, you know, how it comes together. Like once we move into romanticism and then anything beyond, I begin getting very confused. And maybe that's one of the reasons why I like Beethoven and Mozart so much. It's like comprehensible to me. Not that I love playing Mozart, but like I love playing Beethoven and it's still similar. So like the modulations make sense, right? Or more sense again. But it's my favorite composer, Beethoven. Like dang, this clean. Oh, we get a cut. Okay. That's fine. Romantic era is better. I don't know. I think each has its own place. It might be a little bit more partial towards the classical or like early romantic era. But the romantic era does have its own things that I love about it too. Oh, it's starting in at 10:10. Okay, nice. I don't know. Everybody hates Baroque music. I think there's like a very sort of like cerebral beauty to it that like then works its way into like the emotional beauty of it. Dude, all these page turns, like even with the tablet, it's like it's nice to play with sheets, but I would like have like an actual heart attack if I missed the page turn and I had to swipe twice. That's why I can't do it. You're one of the haters. That's fair. That's fair. My favorite piece is that one of my chat commands? If it's not, I'm sorry, mods, for making you look foolish for trying something that's not there. Classical piano. Dang, this was really clean. There we go. Let's go, John. Oh, it's like I feel like everyone can play their scales, right? Everyone's like, scales are great. Oh, scales are easy, until you have to play it in like a freaking Mozart piece, and then suddenly you're like, you don't just play your scales, you have to play it musically, evenly, and like sparkly. I don't know. And then all of a sudden the scale is no longer just an easy scale. I don't know. That's how I feel when I come across runs in like Mozart. It's like you'd think you played this like 5 million times, and then you try to play it in tempo, and you're like, stay psyched right now. Stay psyched right now. Oh, sick. Dang. Somebody commented Watt keys? What for? Dude, why are you commenting my name on someone else's video? That's kind of mean. Very brilliantly played. Loved sparkle in all the runs. There's one Annie pianist that played Mazeppa. Dang, I don't remember. All right, I think that's about it. We got just 2 more. This is dance. I don't know. Is this just audio? This is 25 minutes. So I think we'll call our viewing session there. Hopefully, okay. Let's switch back to this real quick. Yeah, hopefully that was fun for you guys as well. Let's throw in the music again. Yeah, that was. There's something else. Ooh. Whoa, Halsey's about to stream too. Dang, we made it. We made it, boys. We finished in time to watch Halsey stream if we want to. Oh, dang. But yeah, that was quite fun. I hope you enjoyed listening to those channels or watching those channels. We go through them again. Mods, can we throw the links up one more time? Just for the people, if what mods are there. So first we had Oreki, piano. Then we had Naz, anime piano. Then we had Saeko Miyasho. And that was the person that we just finished listening to, classical pianist. Dang, honestly, incredibly I think Saeko is very, very underrated. Also, people who were like very like do the mix duo. The mix duo no longer quite so underrated. So they're getting a lot of the recognition that they deserve. Let's go. Yes, and I believe Miyasho-san deserves some of that recognition as well. Hopefully she posts more soon. Honestly, I'm very excited for her channel. I'm also very that's not to say that I'm not excited for the other ones too, right? Like, I had a fun time going through a bunch of stuff this week. I was looking for channels to listen to, like our Orekis and Nazes. So yeah, dang, it feels good to be back, guys. It feels good to be back. I don't know, talk to me, what's been happening? I feel like at the end of streams, people are typically a little bit less talkative, or the chat's a little bit less active, you know, in general. But I guess I can give some slight announcements for the channel real quick in terms of like what's going to happen for these next few weeks. For most people probably didn't notice, but for the first like month of summer, 2 months, month and a half of summer, I was doing 3 videos every 2 weeks. We're dropping it back down to 1 video a week because I can't do it. That's why I went on break. I like burned out. The musicality video really took it out of me because that was like, I don't know, like week and a half like work every day, editing, scrubbing footage, and like talking to people and stuff like that. So it was, you know, your boy needed a break. In terms of like other type of content for streams, next week is a Waki's masterclass, the first one in a long time. This Waki's guy is really underrated. I appreciate that. We can make it a meme. I watch myself on underrated and bamboozle everyone. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so next week we're doing a masterclass. So if you want to submit something for that, you have to join my Discord server. And if you join my Discord server, not only will you potentially catch me hanging out in VC and like talking to people or playing games or practicing or arranging or just chilling or video editing or whatever, right? You can also interact with other people who are trying to play piano and get better at piano, and also submit videos for the masterclass. And also the Blad and G minor masterclass is probably going to happen at some point too. We only have 1 submission so far, so it's not going to happen for a while. But if you would like to participate, please have submit there. Everything's in my announcements channels and stuff like that. Woo! What else is happening? I mean, next week we have a nice video. Thank you, Andrew. I would rate my Discord very highly as well. Leonard Smith. Yes, you can ask a quick question. But yeah, so next week's video, I spent some time thinking about how to best like move forward with the channel in a way that would let me keep doing what I want to do while not like burning myself out. And so the content is not going to change, right? Not going to change. But the content might like alter slightly because I'm going to try some different things. So I would greatly appreciate if you watch my videos and give me feedback in these upcoming weeks. So holding off the masterclass for 2 months. Yes, I am. Or until I get more submissions. You're trying to do Boku no Senso. Keep playing the wrong notes in the beginning with the 16th notes. I don't remember how it goes, but I'm gonna. I don't know. I feel like you have to answer that question for yourself. It's a matter of how you're practicing, right? If you're practicing wrong notes, then you gotta you're gonna keep playing wrong notes, right? So better to stop and take it slower and reevaluate. Yeah. anyways, read the Discord, but yeah, I don't know what else to say or what else to show you guys. Aside from thanks for being here on my somewhat triumphant return. I don't know. Yeah, BTW, is this my bedroom? Yes, this is my bedroom. Wow, Chris, you're still here? Lurking? Whoa. It's quite an honor for Chris Luan the one and only Chris Luan, who posts like insane, like balls to the wall arrangements in my chat. I feel like we should watch Chris's video before we end. This will appease all the people who are like, Chris is underrated and needs me to help. Not that I think my viewing his videos will get him many more subs, because I feel like most of my subs already know Chris. Okay, we'll watch one. We already watched his Orange a long time ago, but we can watch his Madoka Magica, or at least, well, we have 6 minutes. Let's watch something else. Dang, his Orange is too good. Let's watch his Ravel Toccata, or listen to it, I suppose, since it's just audio. I'll just play it and we can talk about it. Rode NT5. I always love the opening, because in my mind I'm always like, it's gotta feel like chilly. I don't know. To me, it's always gotta feel chilly. What's the next episode? Next month. I really like the contrast here. Like how you make it like smoother. I also like this is like making sure things don't clip. Audio mastering. Well, mastering is its own process. But yeah, I like how you took the softer, slow part a little bit more aggressively. I feel like I played it very like to my ear. It's always been like super smooth, and it was quite a change. Like I don't feel like I listened to that. These were just YOLO takes. All good. I mean, your YOLO takes are better than my real takes, so it's, you know. That's very nice. Ravel. From, I honestly don't know how to pronounce the name. Wait, if you're recording into Reaper, why don't you just mix it in Reaper as well? Dang, that. Then pulling the tempo. Oh. Because your description says your Focusrite fed into Reaper. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Very nice. And that weight. Attention. Yeah. Dropping the tempo. Big vibe. Oh. Makes sense. Doesn't sound very compressed, so I don't know if you... Can I send a video of the anime pianist playing Mazeppa? Next time. But anyways, that was very nice. Y'all should go sub to Chris Lawan. Here's the link. Dang, so many talented people. All Pog champs in my book. But Chris the GOAT, actually though. I'm not a GOAT. Dude, have you listened to me play? I am like I'm such a bruh. YouTube music is a bit like street musicians gaining recognition. Really luck based. I think so. Well, I think well, we can talk about YouTube. I don't know, I think a lot about YouTube things. Halsey starting in 11 minutes. Okay, we'll finish with a slight discourse on YouTube. I think with YouTube, you have to do something, especially in today's day and age. You have to stand out, and I feel like that's like what people have been saying for a while. But when your piano video is exactly the same as everyone else's, and I don't mean in terms of like quality or playing, right? Because the algorithm or like people looking at a thumbnail can't tell how well you play, right? If your titles are exactly the same as everyone else's, which unfortunately, right? I can't think of a better way to title a piece other than the name of the piece, right? I don't know if there's something more ingenious, and I feel like people don't appreciate clickbaity thumbnails or titles when it comes to like music in general. Like if I'm playing Chopin Ballade in G minor and I say something like crazy piano piece in my title and it's Chopin Ballade in G minor, like people would get mad and I would feel bad for cheating people because I'm playing Chopin Ballade in G minor. I want to let you know what I'm playing, but it's like that makes for homogeneity and it's hard to rise above the rest. Like why should one person click your video over the others? And then it becomes very luck based. You know, like Chris is saying, like Animens is saying, street musicians gaining recognition. So I don't know what the solution is, right? Because unfortunately the fact of the matter too is that it's a very saturated area. Like if the barrier of entry is like 0 and anybody can post a video, right? Like how do you? There's no process to be like this is better than the other, and who's to say like one is necessarily better than the other too when music is such a subjective thing. And I'm talking like almost like I don't want to say objectively about like YouTube algorithm or stuff like that, but like the algorithm is only looking at like clicks, views, view duration, how people interact with videos, whether or not people watch videos and stuff like that. And some of that is very finicky, right? People's tastes change, people's preferences change, and people's attention spans change. So I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to make it as a musician, basically, right? Like even for a contemporary musician, I would say that the best strat is not just posting on YouTube and social media, but it's gaining traction using social media and doing live gigs, right? Doing gigs. If you can do gigs, right? And if you get some contacts, right, and you can pitch your songs to like certain like playlists on Spotify or whatever, then like you then that on top of social media, right, helps gain you traction, right? Like when you have people coming from different places, and then those different places can come onto social media, and social media can also send people to different places. But same time, then as a creator, you start considering diversifying your content and platforms. Yeah, very true. It's Joseph. You can send a piano video for me to review. You can do that in my Discord, and we'll see if I select. And thanks for stopping by. Diversifying content. Yeah, I mean, that's part of the reason why I started branching out into different content too, right? Like I said this before, but as a musician, I want more people to listen to my music, and I will do. Part of the reason why I started doing different content was so that I could be a little bit more discoverable, so I could put my music in front of more people. And I know there are some people like that exposes me to, right, potentially more hate, which is what's happened, right? Like there's been more vocal comments about like how I suck at piano, but there's also more people and more comments of people who enjoy my playing as well. And so we're looking for like people that I could connect with, that won't be able to that I wouldn't be able to connect with if I were still just doing the same old. And I want to put my videos in front of them in the hopes that they will see my music videos, because I want them to see my music videos. So that's part of one of the reasons, I suppose. I have many reasons for doing what I do, but yeah, YouTube is tough, and that's why it's like. If you want to take YouTube seriously, like if you want YouTube to be a thing, and you want like your career on YouTube to like be a thing as well, right? You have to have a plan, I think. And yeah, I don't know. you need a strat. If you don't have a strat and you're just grinding, like unfortunately just grinding isn't gonna net you the results that you want anymore. Maybe it did in the past, but I mean, looking at the YouTube today, even if you make it viral off of one video, there's no guarantee that your next videos will be big enough to sustain you through that, right? We've all seen the channels with millions of subs or hundreds of thousands of subs, and they get like 500 views a video, like 1,000, 2,000, like less than 5% of their subscriber base watches their videos, and it's like, I don't know. Anyways, don't mean to end the stream with depressing discussion on YouTube, but this is the type of stuff that stresses me out, right? And why I had to take a break from everything to clear my head. So it's also YouTube's fault. I don't think you can fault. I would be personally. I don't think I can fault YouTube when they're like YouTube is literally Google is literally like a for-profit company, and we're using Google. We're using their platform, and if they're trying to sell like ad space and make money off of ads and stuff like that, well, their algorithm has to do a certain something, right, for that to happen. And like you could say this is like the corporate greed or whatever, but I would rather think about what I can do. Like if I want to grow and I want to make it big on YouTube, right? There's two goals, right? One goal, make it big and make this a full-time thing, right? Or whatever. The other goal is just upload as a hobbyist, right? If you're a hobbyist, then like it doesn't matter as much whether or not you're getting that many views. It feels good to have views, don't get me wrong, right? It feels good to have views, it feels good to have comments, it feels good to have positive comments, especially, and subs and stuff like that. But it's not like it's not imperative that you get them, right? And that's why I tell people, right, even in my short YouTube career, oh, thanks, Chris. Even in my short YouTube career, for anyone who's looking to do YouTube videos, much like doing anything, right, what is your end goal, right? If you're like, for example, if I'm going to buy a new microphone, right, what is my end goal with the new microphone? If I'm buying my first mic, right, and I'm intending to use this mic for podcasting, I'm intending to use this mic for recording piano, I'm intending to use this mic for recording like a whole bunch of other things, I'm going to choose a large diaphragm condenser. If I'm only looking to mic a guitar cab, right, I'm going to buy an SM57, right? It depends on your function. What's your end goal? And the same goes for something like YouTube, right? What's your end goal? If you're even like remotely want to see, okay, can I take this somewhere, right? Then your strategy has to be different than someone who's not, right? If I am just uploading videos to track my progress, which is what a lot of people do, which is fantastic, right? In fact, probably some of the channels that we watched today, right, are just uploading to track their progress and to see who will listen to your music, not to be like, oh, this is now my brand, right? I'm a musician now, full-time musician on YouTube, or like using YouTube to build my career, right? Then it's fine. Just upload your videos when you want to, right? And like, maybe you want to do some SEO things, although YouTube will tell you that tags don't do too much, right? And then it's like, do your own thing. But like, if you want to grow on YouTube, then suddenly you have to think outside the box. You have to think, what am I going to do that's different? What's going to make me stand out? And how I'm going to draw an audience that's here for me and not just for the one song that I played that they know. So, oh, Naz, what's up, dude? Yes. Got it back to cover songs again. Yeah, dude, we've really loved your playing. And yo, guys, if you guys were here when we listened to Naz, even if you weren't here when we listened to Naz, let's throw some pogs in the chat, okay? We need some pogs in the chat. Throw some peppers up in the chat. Throw some fire emojis. I don't care. Just throw something up, cause Naz is really baller. And if you didn't listen to him, you should go listen to him because he's really good. And looking forward to more of your covers, dude. Dang. I mean, especially you're playing, what was it, Lemon? Oh, that was so good. So, yeah, love your playing, but. Yeah. Breaking down issues, not just music. Oh, thank you. I like to I don't know, right? I'm not gonna pretend like I'm the most qualified person to say these things. Because I am fairly new to YouTube, right? I haven't even been on the platform for a year, and my channel exploded. But I would say that my channel did not explode for no reason. Right, or explode, right? 10,000, 11,000. It's not like the biggest explosion ever. Starting in about a minute. Yeah, well, we're wrapping up. Halsey will talk for like 3 minutes, anyways. Love Halsey. But it's like, it just like with any other business, right? And this is what I've been saying a lot. And I'm gonna close my stream with this since people want to grow, right, on YouTube. You have to treat at your channel, at least at some level, right, as a brand, right, as a company, right. If you want to be sustainable, you have to be a company, right. And this was my biggest headache, honestly. Being real with you guys, right. This was my biggest headache going into my hiatus. It's looking at what I'm doing and being like, this is not sustainable because I'm not going to be able to make enough money, make a living off of doing this, right. If I keep doing this in the future. Right, I don't see how I'm going to scale into making this a full-time career yet, right? And that's why I took a break and needed to brainstorm more ideas. Just simply because I can't spend 40, 50 hours a week making these sorts of videos, planning these sorts of videos, making tutorials, and then like making no money off of it, right? Because that's not sustainable in anybody's book, right? I'm not even making minimum wage at that point in the States, at least. And so it's like. Yeah, like you have to treat yourself as a company, as a brand at some point. And when you're a brand, when you're a company, right? This is, if you've watched like Shark Tank, Dragon's Den, whatever, right? The products that fail are the products that are trying to do what everyone else is doing, right? The thing that fails, like if you try to open like a Italian restaurant next to another Italian restaurant that gets raving reviews, you're probably not going to do great unless you have a very specific spin on Italian food, right? That scratches an itch for a lot of people. Maybe they only do like great pastas or something, and you're doing pizza, right? Like Neapolitan pizzas, or was it Neapolitan pizzas? And that's your thing, right? So you need, even then, right? You have to niche. You have to choose a niche. You're catering to someone. You have a target person. So my target person, right? One of the things that fits my customer avatar, I guess in the business world, as we would call it, your customer avatar. Is somebody who enjoys my music, who would care about my music. So how do I find that person? Well, by doing other content about the music that's similar to my music that they would probably enjoy. And what was that? Animants Unravel, since I play a bunch of Animants. So it's like, okay, that was some of the thought process, right? Not the whole thing. Some of the motivation, but it's like, everything has to be kind of strategic if you want to grow. If you want to grow, right? Again, this is all its own thing. There's nothing wrong with just being a hobbyist, and there's nothing wrong with just posting covers because it's fun. Because I would hope that you want to grow on YouTube too, because you find it entertaining to connect with people as a musician, right? That's the main reason why I want to grow on YouTube as well. So, anyways, seeing more beautiful music in the world, right? Via some teaching, sharing some music. I don't know if you guys enjoy my playing. Thank you. Yes, arigato gozaimasu. Because sometimes I don't enjoy my own playing because I'm like, who's this guy? Whose mains is this? And sometimes, and also, yeah, just being able to connect with new people and musicians, much like you, in Discord. So, anyways, I'm done. I'll get off my soapbox. I feel like everything can turn into an existential rant with me. So, if you don't know Halsey, you should go check out his stream. If mods want to throw the link there in the chat. Thank you guys so much for coming to this episode of Underrated, and thank you to all the people who played. I know it appears that only Nas has come into the chat, but honestly, if Oreki, Nas, or Saeko, sorry, I still can't pronounce it, Miyasho, see this video or see this segment, you guys play fantastically, and I'm very happy that we get to listen to your playing. And thank you so much for sharing. And best of luck with your channels in the future. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next week for Waki's Masterclass. So, see you everybody.